Hey, what's up, guys? I'm going to do a quick tutorial on the Albright Knot. It's probably the most requested knot I've received in messages to show people, because usually I have a unique take on some of these things. But anyway, it's the most effective knot for tying on leaders. I've yet to have the knot break on me. I've had the leaders break, but I've yet to have this knot break itself. And it's quick, fast, and it's super easy in my opinion. First, you start off. See, you don't have to use this material. You can use your own pound test, whatever brand you want, but I use a 6-pound suffix on my spinning reels typically. Maybe I'll run an 8-pound test, but that's about as big as, or as high pound tests I'll go. I know there's other people who have different trains of thought on this. I got a 6-pound fluorocarbon cigar that I'm using, and of course you can use whatever brand you want. But when you start off with this knot, don't be afraid to like waste a yard or two when you get the loop, so you know what you're doing. So first thing I do is I take my fluorocarbon, I make a loop, as you can see here. Take that with my left hand as I'm looking at the knot. So if you're looking at me, it looks like it's my right hand, but take it as you're looking at the knot. So left hand, right hand, I have my braid backing or braid main line. I go and run it in there. I'm going to go ahead and take it on my left hand. I'm going to take that from my right hand, and then I'm going to take this middle finger here and I keep this loop going. Keep this loop. That way I can use these two fingers right here, my fingers, it's a thumb and an index finger, and I'm going to go and just pinch that line. I'm going to pinch it all down, and I got enough leader right there, enough loop and enough braid to do what we got to do next, which is wrap the line. And people debate about this, or they don't debate. Some people like to do 10, 16. When it comes to spinning reels, when it comes to the line catching off certain areas or catching on the guides or whatnot, I keep mine simple. It's 6. I use 6, and I've yet to have it break. So don't feel bad if you do it 6 times or a little less than everybody tells you. I mean, 6 is the perfect number for me, I've found, when it comes to making the proper size knot when it comes out of this and getting off the reel. So I go 1, grab, 2, grab, 3, grab, 4, grab, 5, grab, 6, grab, and then I change. So I got it right here, pinched, and it's all wrapping downwards towards your left hand, so it's nice. I go and just pinch that, and see how if you can see on my finger, which is tough with this little line diameter, but it's wrapped really nice. So I grab it and I do the same thing, going back the opposite direction towards my right hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then on my 6th wrap, I go ahead, I take my thumb and that middle finger, I open it up, and I grab that thing, and I pull the tag end, and that's what you have right there. Okay, so there's where we're at. It's wrapped downwards, upwards, back through the main fluorocarbon loop. Now at this point, before you put any tension on this thing at all, you want to lubricate it. And I don't care whether that's with your lips, with water or whatnot, but I use saliva a little bit. You don't want to overdo it because your saliva is, I believe, semi-acidic. So you just put a little bit, then you slowly pull on that thing. Maybe add a little bit more. Slowly pull, and you see how that's cinching up nicely into that little bit. You give it one good solid pull, and you have this when you should look like this when you get done. And of course I got the tag ends, but you have these 2 tags, right? A nice little compact knot. Now I have good braid. You want good braid cutters. Unfortunately, I don't have those. Are in my boat right now, but typically you can get, once you cinched it down, you're good to go ahead and cut this as close as you possibly can. And that's actually a little much of it. That's about the right tag end. I mean, I'd probably go down a little bit further. Just depends on what technique I'm using, because it's it tends to fray, and it's a good. And then the knot's good. I mean, it's not slipping anymore. I mean, you can allow a little bit for slippage if you want to. If you feel confident enough, or you don't feel confident in the knot. But I do the same thing with the fluorocarbon. Down here, bam. There it is. Real small knot that will go through your guides. It doesn't catch when you do it with the 6 loops on your spool as much as tying it with a 10 or some of the other knots, a 10 loop or I mean a 10 wrap knot or some of the other knots. It doesn't catch as much. So you see how streamlined that is. And I've yet to have it break. Anyway, that's the Albright knot. Like, subscribe. I appreciate the support. And I'll talk to you later.